6. Practice voluntary discomfort. Modern life is built for comfort, easy access to food, entertainment, and conveniences at every turn. But Stoicism teaches that too much comfort weakens the mind and spirit. To build true resilience, you must train yourself to endure hardship before it arrives. Seneca advised practicing poverty even when wealthy, sleeping on the floor, eating simple meals, wearing rough clothes, to remind himself that he could survive. By choosing discomfort in controlled settings, you prepare for real adversity. When hard times come, they will not break you because you have already faced them voluntarily. This doesn't mean suffering for no reason. It means building mental and physical toughness by stepping outside your comfort zone, fast occasionally, take cold showers, walk instead of driving, push yourself in workouts, embrace silence instead of distractions. When you willingly endure discomfort, you eliminate fear. You no longer dread losing comfort because you've proven you can live without it. This makes you unshakable, disciplined, and in control of your desires. Comfort breeds weakness. Discomfort builds strength. A Stoic does not wait for life to test them. They test themselves first. 7. Memento Mori. No one escapes it, yet most people live as if they have endless time, procrastinating on their dreams, holding grudges, and fearing trivial things. Stoicism teaches that remembering death is not morbid, it is the key to truly living. Memento Mori means, remember you will die. It is a reminder that life is short and unpredictable. Every second wasted in anger, fear, or laziness is a second you will never get back. Marcus Aurelius said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." Instead of fearing death, use it as motivation. If today were your last day, would you waste time on gossip? Would you delay telling someone you love them? Would you postpone chasing your dreams? Death is not a tragedy, it is a teacher. It teaches urgency, clarity, and purpose. Live fully, love deeply, and act with courage, because tomorrow is never promised. Memento Mori is not about fearing death. It's about making sure that when it comes, you have truly lived. 8. Live with integrity and virtue. In a world driven by shortcuts, deception, and self-interest, Stoicism teaches that true strength comes from living with integrity and virtue. Your reputation, wealth, and status can be taken from you, but your character is always within your control. The Stoics believed that virtue is the highest good. This means doing what is right, even when no one is watching. It means choosing honesty over convenience, discipline over indulgence, and courage over fear. Marcus Aurelius said, "Just that you do the right thing, the rest doesn't matter." Living with integrity means aligning your actions with your values, not being swayed by peer pressure, greed, or emotion. Never compromise your principles for approval or short-term gain. Ask yourself, am I acting according to my highest self? If the answer is no, adjust immediately. A Stoic does not seek perfection, but progress. Mistakes happen, but the key is to recognize them, correct them, and move forward with wisdom. When you live with virtue, you build self-respect, inner peace, and unshakable confidence. Wealth fades, status changes, but a person of integrity is truly invincible. 9. Silence and stillness are strengths. In a world full of noise, distractions, and constant activity, Stoicism teaches that true power comes from silence and stillness. Most people react impulsively, speak without thinking, and fill every moment with distractions. A Stoic, however, values reflection over reaction, wisdom over words, and presence over busyness. Silence is a tool of the wise. It allows you to observe, listen, and think before acting. Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." When you speak less and listen more, you gain understanding, avoid unnecessary conflict, and make better decisions. Stillness is the ability to be calm in chaos. Instead of rushing to react, a Stoic pauses, breathes, and chooses their response with clarity. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. True strength is not in loudness, but in the ability to remain steady under pressure. In moments of frustration, uncertainty, or anger, embrace silence. In times of chaos, find stillness. When you master these, you master yourself." Life is not meant to be easy. Challenges, setbacks, and suffering are unavoidable, but Stoicism teaches that instead of fearing hardship, we should expect and embrace it. Most people are caught off guard by difficulties, reacting with frustration or self-pity, but a Stoic understands that adversity is not an interruption of life, it is life. Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. When hardship arrives, don't ask, "Why me?" Instead, ask, "How can I use this?" The pain of rejection teaches independence. Financial struggles teach resourcefulness. Loss teaches gratitude. Every difficulty has a lesson if you choose to see it. The Stoics prepared for misfortune in advance. They visualized worst-case scenarios, premeditatio malorum, so that when challenges arrived, they were ready. Train your mind to welcome struggle as a necessary part of becoming stronger. Don't hope for an easy life, hope for the strength to handle a hard one. Hardship is not your enemy, it is your greatest teacher. 11. Gratitude over complaints. Most people focus on what they lack, what went wrong, or what could be better. Stoicism teaches that true happiness comes not from getting more, but from appreciating what you already have. A Stoic does not complain about what they cannot control. They do not dwell on misfortune or compare themselves to others. Instead, they practice gratitude for what is present, rather than longing for what is absent. Epictetus said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." No matter your circumstances, there is always something to be grateful for. Health, knowledge, freedom, even the simple fact of being alive. Gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, from frustration to peace. When challenges arise, instead of saying, "Why me?" say, "Thank you for this test." When you lose something, be grateful that you once had it. When times are tough, be grateful for the strength they build in you. A complaining mind is a weak mind. A grateful mind is an unshakable one. Choose gratitude and you will always find peace.